Arr, it be talk like a pirate day, and not gonna keep this up for the full video. Sorry. Today I'm going to be reviewing Myst, the Book of Atrus by Rand and Robin Miller, with David Wingrove. And before I review this book, I have to explain it. Because it's possible that some of you viewers out there might not have heard of the Myst computer games. If you have, then I hope that you'll indulge me in explanation. Myst was originally a computer game, created in, I believe, 1993. The game starts with you finding this book. You open the book and you find a picture inside, a picture of an island. And the picture is extremely realistic, so realistic in fact that it is actually moving. You reach out to touch this picture and suddenly you find yourself on that very island. The island, you learn, is called Myst, and it is completely deserted. And you are trapped here, and you have no idea what you're supposed to do next. As you progress through this game, you soon discover a much, much larger story, of which this book is one part. That book, plus 2 others, and that game, plus 4 others, tell the story of the Dunny. The Dunny was a race of people who lived underground, far, far away from the surface, and they guarded a secret they referred to as the Art. They were able to create links to ages, to thousands upon thousands of different worlds. Just by writing in the book, they were able to create these bridges to those worlds. And this book tells us about the last 2 remaining members of that race, Gen and his son Atrus. Atrus is kind of the focal character of the games. He's the protagonist of the games, he's the protagonist of this book, and he is the good guy. I mean, with this ability to write links to different ages, you would imagine that this would inspire a kind of megalomania. But you don't see that with Atrus. Atrus is talented in his writing, but he is also very kind and humble to everybody he meets. The same cannot be said for Gen. Gen has indeed fell victim to this megalomania, so much so that he sees himself as a god of all of these worlds that he has created. Atrus lives on the surface with his grandmother, not knowing his father until the age of 14, when Gen comes for him and takes him back to the world of the Dunny and teaches him how to write. What first attracted me to the Myst games was the story, the pure imagination behind the story, behind the different beautiful worlds, and of course, the very rich characters. Gen is the perfect villain. He is an incredible villain, and the reason why he is an incredible villain is because he has the same capacity for good that Atrus does. And the very flaws in his character and the virtues of Atrus's character are exemplified in this book through their writing styles. Gen does everything very scientifically and very piecemeal. Basically what he does is that he finds older books and copies things from them and just kind of lumps them all together into his ages. With no real regard for how these things fit, just kind of lumps them together. As such, his ages tend to be unstable and inevitably die. Atrus, on the other hand, has an understanding of what he continually refers to as the whole. He observes things, he understands how things fit together and how they work, and as such he is able to write better and more stable ages than his father. In addition to shaping their characters, the entire idea of writing these ages kind of infuses everything in this story. And it all kind of serves as an allegory of storytelling itself. It also kind of serves as an allegory to how we live our lives in general. Obviously, we don't have the ability to create worlds or create links to worlds through writing. But in a way, we do kind of create our own worlds with every decision that we make in our life. The decisions that Gen makes in his life tend to be unstable and tend to be self-destructive. Whereas the decisions that Atrus makes in his life usually turn out for the better. And so I am still fascinated by this story and the characters in it, and so Myst, the Book of Atrus is still on the favorites list. And the next book I will be reading for the favorite book reviews list is The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, in preparation for his newest book, which just came out and which I just received in the mail, The Lost Symbol. So, I'll see you then.